Good day, my beauties. I am Vanessa, Phoenix Rising. This is me. Welcome. Aren't we about to do it? Yes, we are. First reading is going to be this one. You can choose between the numbers of 1 to 3, whichever one resonates with you. Before I started, I rolled the astral dice. We have the planet of Venus. We have the second house, the things that we value, our possessions, and we have the sign of Cancer. Makes sense because the sun fully in Cancer, well, supposed to be fully in Cancer right now, and the moon is sitting in Capricorn. This is about the things that we value and what we're going to actually do about it. Top down energy. Time to really be on top of it, time to really assess, time to make something happen. It's a little bit more aggressive, and you might be dealing with some issues of home life, family, mother issues, parenting issues. And it's also a good time to check out your perspective. Now, coming this evening around 11:14 p.m., around 2314 hours on the eastern coast over here in the United States, we're looking at the moon entering into Aquarius. The Aquarius is going to give big picture energy. It's going to go from just practical, down to earth, getting it done, to more of let me think and reason and expand out how is this really going to work out best for everyone. So if you're having a difficult time right now, may want to breathe in deep and easy, figure out what it is that you want to do, write down those bullet points, and then mull over it for a little while if you're concerned that you might be being maybe a little bit too harsh, too cold, too demanding. You decide. It's your life. And remember that it is your life. These are choices that you need to make. So meditate on things, think things through clearly. That's what I like about Capricorn. It is the cardinal sign, so it is the leader. But understand, it's going to initiate things. And when you initiate things, they're in a baby stage. But you really want to follow through. You want to make sure that you're looking at the details very carefully, that you're not biting off too much, and that you're not leaving too much behind. Because right now, you're really going to be assessing what's important to you as far as family. Moving from Gemini, dealing with sibling relationships and things of that nature, to dealing with children, parent, household, these kind of relationships, what's happening with the family, what's happening with those things that are close to us, is a different dynamic, okay? Well, let me just pull these cards out for you. Okay, yes, that's right. Because I started to pull them earlier and I forgot. That's right. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Chariot. We have the Chariot card. We have to have direction, and we have the Sun card. I want you to know right now, Divine is saying that things are about to turn in your favor. Okay? I love this particular cloth I'm using right now because I love the tree. Look at that image. You know, the roots. You notice that the roots are deep before you saw the tree branching, but these roots are expanding and out, and all of this is supporting everything that you see up here. So don't neglect the roots, okay? Don't neglect the roots of the situation. Sometimes we have to prune, we have to make sure there's enough drainage, that we're not putting too much weight in one area, that there's not too much emotion or too much water in a situation, or too dry. We don't want to starve our foundation. And sometimes that foundation may be the mother. And so this is a really good time for you, if you are the mother, to think about what is actually driving you. Are you healthy? Check your roots. Check your foundation. When I say check your foundation, check your feet. Check how you're standing. Are you emotionally well? Are you feeling like things are tight? Do you feel like you have the support that you need? Okay? Are you taking care of yourself the way you need to? The next card is the King of Swords. It's Aquarian energy, and it's about to move into that Aquarian energy. And I think that things are going to be moving forward for you in a better way. It's a time for you. You're really looking at having things balanced and justified. Here's the Ace of Swords. Things are going to become very clear for you right now. Ace of Swords is also a card of victory. I see you coming out a winner. Okay, I see you coming out a winner. If you came across this, it's because you're supposed to. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be doing a consistent work on this thing called your life. And as you are making this consistent work, you are going to be perfecting your ability to communicate, your ability to make changes, your ability to create joy for yourself in real time. This is what you're dealing with. Five of Pentacles is here. I see as you're going through this and you make changes, some of you may be feeling like you separated. You may be losing a loved one. Somebody may be departing. Sometimes this is very necessary. But there's something else that's going on here, because there's a new beginning. All right? Sometimes you'll have to let go. You have to let it go. You have to allow yourself to say, it's my turn. You have to allow yourself to say, I'm going to pray for you, I'll let you go. You're going to have to allow yourself to make that break. What are we looking at here? Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. It's only in making that break are we going to be able to be what? Independently strong, being able to stand on our own, being able to fulfill our own needs. Because Of course, they can't do it without you while you keep doing it. But the moment you're not there anymore, they're going to be able to do it. You'll see, I like it when you see this chariot car shows up and it says that you have to have direction over your life. Sometimes you have to step out of people's lives. They won't understand how hard you've been riding for them until you throw that sucker into park. And it's like, listen, things are really clear right now. You got to choose you. This is where you are right now. Okay? Especially if you've been the person that's been a giver. You might have been the person that's been a burden. And maybe by being a burden, maybe you have to go and fix yourself so that you can come back and be of assistance. Okay? But either way, I see things that are going to be working out beautifully here. There's going to be an adjustment here. It's going to feel somewhat painful. But the reality is sometimes these adjustments need to be made. And somebody's not going to appreciate you until they actually realize that this is where they had their strength. This is where they had their love. This is the understanding is going to come from them stepping outside. It's going to come from them making sacrifices. It's going to come from them learning to be independent, standing on their own feet, creating their own wealth in real time. Notice that this is a Nine of Pentacles, but this Nine of Pentacles is the most different Nine of Pentacles I've ever seen. This is the least happy Nine of Pentacles I've ever seen. This is saying, yeah, I could do it by myself, but damn, this is hard. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have to work this hard. But yeah, you have to. This is the real life. Some people think, oh, stepping out, I don't need you. Okay, Aquarian says, let's think about everybody. This one, also kind of Aquarian energy, but it's like I'm stepping out with the courage that I can do this on my own. Now, this is deck one. I see me already about to do 2 more recordings for deck 2, deck 3. But I'm telling you, this right here, this is what we see. There's going to be some heartache and disappointment. Listen, it's already here. And this could be you. This could be somebody stepping out. You let me know. You let me know in the comments. Some of you may have been going through this. Look at this. The sacrifice to be independent. Oh, my goodness. The sacrifice to be independent, thoroughly grounded, able to create stability. But it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for those who truly love. This is union, true friendship, marriages. We're talking about great foundations and new establishment. And in this establishment, it's really difficult because you have to leave something behind. And the conflict that's there is a true conflict, a conflict between the head and the heart. A true conflict. You've learned to strengthen yourself. You've had to make a lot of different moves. You've had disappointments and you sacrificed. You've had losses recently. And you had to make a move, even again. Somebody had to make a move not once, but twice. Maybe even thrice. In order to get stronger in this situation, in order to realize what it is that they're capable of, in order to realize where it is that they're being drawn. Let me pull the next 3 cards here. Let me see what the Divine wants us to know. Let's look here. 6 of Pentacles, yes. Temperance. 4 of Cups. I see it. You know, you're really striving to have something that's balanced. You want to be understood. You need to be understood. You may be in a situation where at times you're able to give and maybe you feel like you're lacking. But that time has come where you need to really focus on creating relationships that are reciprocal. Where you give something in some way and you receive something in some way. If somebody might have money, other person might have time, somebody else might have communication skills, it's time for people to pull together their resources in order to establish what it is that they need to establish here. With this card of Temperance, this is about bringing in different ideas and different energy. This is the yin and yang. This is the aquamarine in the dark purple. It gets murky out here, right? And with the 4 of Cups, this is that time of contemplation, really thinking about things. This is that adult space. It's like after the party, after the celebration with the 3 of Cups, this is really sitting and taking stock of oneself, figuring out what's really most important for you. And that's exactly where we are in this moment with the Sun in Cancer, and currently with the moon still residing in Capricorn on its way into Aquarius. This is where we're going. And so you need to, right now, reassess yourself. Take a deep breath. Meditate. Allow yourself to relax. If you're near water, take a walk, a stroll on the beach. Get a little fresh air. Open a window if you can. If you're in a place where you can do that. Think positive thoughts